Namaskar. This is your beloved Murthy sir. Now, this is the 11th video. I will start with one incident. It happened a few years before in England. It happened not for one student, many students, mainly primary students. When they were writing in examination, many of their pen it fell down because they had no strength to hold the pen while writing. In examination, they have to write at a stretch for 2 hours or 3 hours. And the problem was taken to a doctor, a pediatric neurologist, or pediatric therapist. Now, what he observed was nowadays children they don't play, they don't go to playground to play games. From the school, they straight come home, keep a mobile in their hand. All the exercise they do is go on. This forefinger, it will be having exercise. No, body also will be kept still. And that doctor or pediatric therapist, his name is Sally Payne. I will speak out his very words. Excessive use of a smartphone, that is a touch screen, is preventing children's finger muscles from development. It is making them difficult to hold pens and pencils to write. Now, why I am telling this incident is all the children, even elders also, so that their fingers becomes very flexible. There should be some exercise to the fingers and the hand. Our hand has many joints here. If some exercise is done, then it will be flexible, it will move according to our will. I told the incident what happened in England, but we are also following England or America as our model. In our country also, a newborn child, 6 months, 1 year, they are given mobile as a toy. They start playing with mobile, and all the exercise they do is only for the four fingers. Now, let me tell you, perhaps you have seen those who do yoga, how they bend their body. You will be astonished. You will feel as if their body has any bones at all. Or is it made out of rubber? By practice, the body becomes so flexible. Similarly, you might have seen those who participate in Olympics in musical gymnasium, how they bend their body. Wonderful it is. Because of practice. That is why, if enough exercise is given to the hand, then it becomes a flexible. We can move it any way we please. And another thing I would like to tell you is if the exercise is given to youngster children at their young age, it will become easy. But as the children go on getting older, the muscles go on becoming stiff, and it will be very difficult to make them supple or flexible. Therefore, 5 minutes in a day is enough. Do some exercise, then it will help improving your handwriting. Now, I will tell some 20 25 exercise to the hand. Very common, you can add to it. Many more exercise you can invent yourself. Let me start with a simple one. Close the fist, open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 times you do. Enough. Every day. And this, you need not allot a separate time to do this. While watching TV also you can go on doing it. No extra time. So this is one exercise. And another thing is try to bend it only at the first top joint. Just as some lion or tiger, when they hunt, they open their claws. No, these parts can be considered as claws. Open, close, open, close, open, close. 1 minute or half a minute. That is another exercise. And when it is shivering cold, we squeeze our hand. It becomes warm. That can be done. And most of you are fond of cricket. I don't know, the spin bowlers, when they bowl leg spin, no, this is how they turn their hand. Leg spin. It will spin. Do that for about, say, half a minute and half spin. Turn this. Fingers becomes flexible, but all this exercise. I don't know whether you have seen Zakir Hussain playing tabla. You please watch his fingers, how he is playing. You can also play tabla, not real tabla, in air. Move your fingers as if you are playing tabla. That will give you exercise. Suppose your hand has become wet and you want to dry it, you will shake your hand like this. Do that. That will be another exercise. I don't know whether you have watched those who wash vessels, they will be moving their hand like this. Move that. Again, half a minute or quarter minute. That will also give you enough exercise. When we have to open a lock using inserting a key, we turn it like this. No? Okay. Do it. Not only for fingers, for this entire hand there will be exercise. And when you are sitting watching TV, imagine you are holding one pen in your hand. Go on moving it in clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. That will also give you exercise. And another thing is, I don't know whether you have observed when before making chapati, no, chapati duff they prepare out of wheat flour or atta. Mix water and they squeeze. Okay. In English, it is called as kneading. You do it. Do it. Suppose if your mother is preparing such chapati duff, you try your hand. Mom, I will squeeze it. I will knead it. You ask her. That will give you exercise. And in temples and all, the priest, how they wave their hand, move their hand while ringing the bell. You have seen, no? Left hand they do. Okay. In right hand you do. Move it. That is exercise. Another thing is when you add sugar to a cup of milk or coffee and you shake well, that gives exercise. And a separate exercise is needed for this thumb also. You move it in clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Okay, like this you move. All some quarter minute, not one hour. Okay, small time, and but this should be done every day. And with left hand you hold it here. Here we call this joint as wrist joint. Move it also in clockwise and anti-clockwise direction for half a minute or quarter minute. That gives exercise. And if people around are not disturbed by clapping, no, you put on clap. That also gives exercise. And I would like to tell you about this smiley ball. Look at this. It costs only 20 rupees. Inside there is sponge. You can squeeze it, leave it. Squeeze it, leave it. Squeeze, leave. Do you know? Doctors advise this exercise to senior people who are employed and who have to work on a computer most of the time, operating their hands on a keyboard. Do you know? They suffer with one problem there. Their fingers they become stiff, and this is also because of lack of exercise. Okay, they can't move the fingers. It becomes stiff. So when they go to the doctor tell them do this exercise. Now you are convinced, I believe, so that our hand becomes flexible or supple, so that it can bend any way we please. It needs exercise. Sometimes there is another one hard rubber ring also there. It can also be squeezed and left. It gives exercise. And all the things which I told now, it was for mainly fingers. And so that our hand also cooperates with the fingers while writing, some hand exercise is needed. See, most of the time when we are standing or sitting, we keep the hand lower, down it is. And because of gravitation, blood flow also will be most downward. Suppose you raise up the hand, leave it, up, leave it. That is a very beautiful exercise for the hand. Not only that, stretch the hand, leave it, stretch the hand, leave it. Another exercise. From right hand, you touch the left ear, leave it. Left hand, touch the right ear. Go on doing it for a while. That is another exercise. And holding the hand, you close. Let there be exercise for this elbow. So bend it, oh, stretch, bend, stretch. This exercise also can be done. Another thing is, even in air you can do it. Think that you are pulling something, pulling, pull, pull, and imagine you are pushing something, push, push, push. I don't know. There is one actually punching bag, they call it, boxers, they use it. Imagine in air there is a punching bag. You go on punching. So hand also get exercise. And all these things, believe me, I am telling with my experience. I have trained thousands of students who are helped by this exercise. Their hand has become flexible and it can move according to their will. Please try. I know our mind willpower is not strong sometimes. We start, we do it 1 day or 2 days and we stop it. That is of no use. If you find this useful, you should go on doing for a length of time. Then it will help you. It will definitely help you in improving your handwriting. I hope you will all do that.